Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a very long overdue update for my Project 10 pan. So this is a rolling style project and basically I'm just working on 10 products at a time, trying to finish them off completely and get them out of my collection. So I'm trying to focus mainly on makeup items because a lot of my other project pans and things have body care, hair care, skincare products in them. So yeah, I really want to focus a little bit more on makeup products. I'm looking at things that are maybe a bit older in my collection or like sort of part used and just need finishing off. There may be a few new things that are rolling as well, but generally speaking, I'm going to try and focus on those older products. Now, I was looking back at my videos because I'm trying to now get a little bit more organised. I've got a planner and I'm starting to write down what all my monthly updates should be for all my different things going, just to try and keep me on track a little bit. I'm not rigid with my upload schedule, as you're very well aware. However, I want to be a little bit more regular than what I am at the minute. So yeah, I had a look and can you believe, so I did my intro for this back in January and I haven't updated it at all. So much so that actually some of the products that I had out, I wasn't sure why they were out and I'd packed a few of them away. So some of these I haven't worked on very much at all. Having said that, I am managing to roll out 6 products out of the 10. So that's a really good start. And then hopefully now I'll be back every month just to give you my updates, even if there's not a great deal of progress, but I just want to try and be a bit more consistent, as I say, with my upload schedule. So what I'm going to do, I'll go through and show you all the things I've finished first of all, and then I will show you the things that I'm still working on, and then we'll roll in the 6 new products. So hopefully this is the type of video that you enjoy watching because you have clicked on it. So I hope you enjoy my version of it and my upload. If you have, I really appreciate it if you give me a big thumbs up at the end. It really helps my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this type of content, please do consider subscribing as well. That'd be fabulous. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for coming back. You're jolly nice. So I have got my cup of tea today, and it is a cup of positivity, smaller mug, but it's really nice. You get a right good cup of tea sometimes with a smaller mug. Lovely. So let's crack on. Yes, I've got a right sort of mix of products. We'll go through. So the first one, I've had this in my collection for so long, and it was the Anna Sui primer. It was Anna Sui Gel Foundation Primer. It was a really strange consistency. It was jelly-ish. As you can see, it's all gone. There wasn't a lot in here to begin with. I had used most of it, and I think, to be honest, towards the end it was starting to go off a bit, but it's finished, it's gone. There's maybe a bit in the lid, but we're not going there. We can call that one absolutely finished. It was sort of quite opaque in a way. It was a bit weird because it was a primer, but it also had a slight sort of hint of colour in it as well. It was almost like painting your face with emulsion. It was a very strange experience. It was jellyish and it would level itself back out again after you'd used it in here. So yeah, I don't know if I'd get it again. However, you know, it's done finally and out of my collection. Oh, thank goodness for that. Next thing, I'm pleased this is finished. It was starting to feel a little bit gritty and grainy on my lips, and it's one of the EOS lip balms. This was like a minty one, and if you want to know what they look like when they're finished, that's what they look like. I am not scooping that product out. It went flat and then I just used my finger on it like a balm. Still smells quite minty actually, but yeah, it was just starting to feel a little bit gritty and a little bit grainy. I do have lots and lots of lip balms in my collection just now, but these are really nice little balms. They're a bit bulky for your pocket, but they're nice to put on. But yeah, once you kind of get to there, they're then a bit, you have to sort of start using them like with your finger, which I don't know, but it was fine. They felt nice on the lips. It was quite moisturizing, and the smell was nice, the fragrance. Next thing I finished was finally, I'm not a massive sort of makeup setting spray person. I can't even say what they are. And this is the Urban Decay All Night. It was only a mini, and honestly it took me the longest time to use. Yeah, I don't naturally sort of use a setting spray at all, and yeah, but it's gone. it's out. I finished it. This was really nice though, I have to say. It was a really nice setting spray. I know a lot of people, this is like their holy grail, isn't it? So I enjoyed using it, although it was a bit of a challenge to use it. I had to really think about picking it up and applying it, but I had a really nice mist, and it set down quickly. And did my makeup stay on longer? Don't know. Interestingly though, I wore this on my retirement do, and people commented about my makeup. Was it because I'd done lots of time prepping it and spent a lot of time putting my makeup on? Who knows? Or was it because it stayed looking sort of maybe good all night? Perhaps. So yeah, I mean, if I get into the habit of using setting sprays, and I use it, like I've got some cheaper ones in my collection now, so if I use them up and I get into the habit of actually applying it, then maybe it's something that I would consider repurchasing in the future. Next thing I finished, it was only a little mini, and it was the Legendary Lashes little Charlotte Tilbury mascara, only a mini. And it's completely gone. Quite difficult to use because the tube's really hard, so you can't really squeeze it to get the product onto the brush with it being so small. And then it's quite hard to apply, but it gives you a bit of an idea. I really like the brush. It was nice, but it's completely flaky now, all dried out. But at least it's done. And actually, I've just had a Charlotte Tilbury mystery box, and I have got some Charlotte Tilbury mascara. It's a different one to that, but I'm looking forward to trying a full-size mascara from Charlotte Tilbury, so that's going to be exciting. The video may be up. I filmed it, but I'm doing a bit of like mass filming just now, just trying to catch up with everything. So I'm not sure what order my videos are going to be going up, but if it's not up already, it will be going up very soon. So excited to finally place my first Charlotte Tilbury order. Next product we've got, which is finished, was this CRT eyeliner. Look at that, I finally finished it. Literally, there's no more product inside. It is a hollow, empty pencil, and it's so diddy. Very pleased with that. I enjoyed this so much. It was a beautiful, beautiful like kohl liner. Really nice to use on your upper lash line. It smudged up nicely. It came on the other side like a little brush, so you could just like smudge it out if you wanted. And it was beautiful. I enjoyed it an awful lot. I've got lots and lots of eyeliners just now. However, I would consider repurchasing it. It was really nice, and I enjoyed using it whilst I had it. Another Charlotte Tilbury product is going out my collection, and another little mini sample of Pillow Talk. It's completely flat now. Really lovely colour though. If you haven't, I'm sure you've seen it. And that's it there. Slightly cool toned. Really beautiful. Fairly universal, I would say. And yeah, I enjoyed using it. And yes, I have got a new Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in my mystery box, so I'm happy for that. But there we go, a little tiny one out. I'm loving this because I'm finishing makeup products and stuff, which is just something I don't normally do. I've got a hair here, so it's so nice just to actually get these out of my collection. I need to try and update this every month. I'm gonna, I think, just rearrange my room, get properly tidied up and things, and I think maybe all the makeup that I'm panning I'll have in one place, and all the skincare, just sort of pull it all together. Then I know that that has to stay out, and I need to sort of focus on working on that first. So yeah, I'm just going to sort of start getting a bit more rearranged, maybe get a bit more storage and things like that. I don't know, who doesn't love getting new storage? Anyway, back on with the video. So those were my 6 empties. So the stuff I'm still working on, and to be honest, I don't think any of these have got any real progress because I'd packed them away and hadn't even realised they're in this project. I now have a book. I've got everything written down, so we're absolutely fine. So the first thing is this, the Beauty Crop BFF. So it's your brow friends forever. So it's like the clear brow gel. So it is about halfway down. Now I did wear this the first time round when I did my video, when I did my intro. So let's just see if I have used any. I'm not sure if I had. It was 8 grams on the nose. I have used it a little bit. It's 7.73 now, so it has gone down a tiny bit. I'm going to get my Sharpie out after this video, and I will mark the line. But just for reference, so you can see, we are up to pretty much actually about that dot, aren't we, in between the 2 Fs. So that's a good reference point for a future video. So So that's where we are with that one, but it has come down a tiny bit. Next thing I have is the Max Factor Skin Luminizer, and this actually been packed to it. It's in the shade Golden. I think it was too dark for me at the start of the year. However, we're now in summer, so I'm going to try it again maybe tomorrow, see what I think of it, make sure the formula's still okay and the shade's all right. If the shade's still a little bit dark in September, I'm going to Turkey for a couple of weeks, so I'm sure I'll be coming back more tanned after that. So if it's not fine now, it's definitely something I can use in a couple of months' time, as long as it still doesn't, you know, as long as it's still okay and the formula's fine. I'm pretty certain I haven't used this. It was 32.36. It's 31.94. So I wonder if I've just tried it just to see if it was going to be okay. As far as where it is literally just sort of around about this sort of writing, isn't it? It's just slightly above where it says Luminizer. So yeah, we shall see how we get on with that. Next product I've got is the Too Faced Funfetti lip gloss, and this is an ultra plush lip gloss. And again, it's just something I'd packed away, forgotten. I don't think it'll take that much effort to finish this off. You can't really see, I think it's sort of moved around a bit, but I honestly think I'm probably about here. And obviously once you take the brush out, that'll go down. I'll see how we get on. Weight wise, it was 21.25. Now it's 21.15. There's a helicopter going by, or a plane, I'm not sure which. There's always something going on when I'm filming, how bizarre. And then finally was the L'Oreal Le Blush, and this was all broken if you remember my first video. Anyway, I hadn't repressed or anything. I have just repressed it before this video, so again, this is going to be finished by my next update for sure. There's hardly anything in there, so that's going to be really easy to get used up. And now that it's kind of like being repressed, I'll just focus on using it. I really love like pink shimmery blushes, so yeah, and I'm pretty good at finishing blushes and hitting pan in them. I'm so good at them. Some people struggle with blushes, but not me. Whack it on. So weight wise, last time it was 24.57, now it's 24.32. And I've probably lost a little bit when I was repressing it, like on the tissue and things like that, but that's okay. But at least we can kind of see where we are, and I'll definitely be able to get that one finished off. I'll focus on that, make it my main priority. So those were the 4 remaining products. Now my replacement products, so to replace the Anasui primer, I thought let's stick with another primer. So I've picked the This Works In Transit Camera Close-Up. This is a really nice kind of all-round primer. You can use it as a moisturizer as well. I have got another one in my collection also, and this one I don't think there's very much left in it at all. I think it's almost finished, so I really want to just try and work hard at getting this done, using it up and getting it out. So the starting weight for this is going to be 16.04 grams. I'll just write it down now, then that's it in. So yeah, I mean, I do not think it's going to take much. There's a massive air bubble in there, but I honestly reckon it's only about here. I should be able to get that hopefully finished by next update. Next thing I got, so obviously I had that lip balm, the EOS balm. Now I have got another balm in my 50 Shades of Yellow and Gold, so I don't want to kind of get another like greasy balm like that, so I thought I'd get a lip product. But I've had this for years and years and years, and it's by Urban Decay, and it is the Lip Love, and it's a honey infused lip therapy. So it's not quite a gloss, it's not an oil, it's not quite a balm, it's something in between. And when I first got it, I used to use it all the time, and I really enjoyed it. It's about halfway down. I'll mark it once it settles. Obviously I've just been moving it around again, try and get that out. There's a massive bubble in it. I'll let it settle, I'll mark it. And what I used to do with this, I'd put it on in the morning when I was doing my skincare before I got ready, just as like a pre-treatment before I put my lipsticks on. So yeah, we'll see what that's like The starting weight is 11.68. And obviously with all of these, my goal is just to finish them. You know, that's the ultimate aim, is to get them finished. Next thing I've got was, so yeah, obviously I had finished the Urban Decay all-nighter. I don't want another setting spray, but I thought, well, let's look at like a base type product. Something I don't normally use are face powders. So I thought if I get a little mini, I've got a small Charlotte Tilbury mini here, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish. It's in Fair, so number 1, Fair Puff. So it's only a really sort of light finishing powder. I've literally stuck my nail in it about 2 minutes ago. As you can see, it is pretty much brand new. I've hardly used it. It feels really soft. I'm not a massive powder person, but I have bought a few little powder puffs off Amazon, you know, little sort of triangular ones that everyone's been using. So I'll maybe try that and see if I like using that with it. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I'll just keep plodding away at it. I don't know how long it'll take me to finish it, but it's in there for the the long haul. 9.32 grams. Okay. Now the next thing I've got, this was also I finished a mascara. I don't want another mascara as well, because I've got quite a lot of other mascaras in different project pans. So I thought, why not choose something that I never really use? And I've got 2 of these in my collection, and it is the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. So yeah, I've got 2 of them. So I thought, yeah, let's just give it a go. It's brand new, never been used. So I'm just going to try and finish it. So that's it there. I don't even know what it's like. Okay. Let's have a little look. Okay, and it just goes down like that. Are you meant to set it as well? I'll need to read up on it. Honestly, I'm such an amateur with this. I've never used these. If anyone's used these, let me know. What does it say here? Does it tell you what to do? I'm sure it should probably be pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, I think you just whack it on your lids, maybe set it with a bit of powder, and hopefully that'll give you a nice base to put your eyeshadows on. So yeah, it's something I've never used, and it's not a step in my makeup routine that I would think of doing. So yeah, I'll just see if I can maybe try it out, see if I like it, see if I notice a result with maybe the vibrancy of my shadows or the longevity, or if it makes shimmers like pop a bit more. I don't know. So we'll give it a go and see. Starting weight is 10.1 grams. 10.1. Lovely, lovely. And then to replace the CRT black eyeliner, I thought let's get another pencil, but I'm working on a black pencil at the minute that I'm trying to finish off, which used to be my Diego Della Palma from an old project pan. I've almost finished that, so I thought let's get something different that's not black. So I've got this one, which is the shade Stormy Grey, and it is a Rimmel soft coal pencil. I honestly don't know when I got this, so I've got that here. There's quite a lot in it still, but I thought this might be really nice on my lower lash line, just like a little bit softer. It's quite a nice grey actually. And yeah, it's fairly sort of soft. You could smudge it. I could even do that on my upper lash line as well. I really like it. What I've done, I'll weigh it with the lid on. So it's 3.36 grams. But what I did, this is like my little diary where I'm now sort of putting on my filming schedule. I'm trying to get so organised. And what I've done, I've marked it. So from this end all the way, that's to the tip of the pencil. So I'll just sort of colour it in as we sort of go down, and it gets smaller and smaller. But we've got a starting point there. So yeah, I'll maybe start using this for all other things as well in my project pans that I need to measure. Then they're all in one place. So I've got a couple of pages that I can do there with that. So good, that's that. And then the final thing I'm bringing in, and I think I might be a little bit crazy doing this, but this was to replace the, what was it to replace? Oh, because I finished the Pillow Talk lipstick, I don't want to bring any more lipsticks in because I've got a few lipsticks in other projects as well. Then I've got that lip gloss there. I've got a lip pencil, and I'm wanting to try and rotate through my lipsticks a little bit more. I might start doing like a lipstick roulette or something. I'm not sure yet. But what I thought I would do, something I don't use massively, but I've just started using it a little bit more recently, is highlighter. So I actually, when I got this, I loved it. And this was in the early days before I was overwhelmed with highlighters, but I know that I like it and I haven't reached for it in the longest time. And it is the Ardere Flawless Highlighter. Now, this is a duo. So it's such a pretty one. Oh my gosh, guys, I've not even taken the film off here. Shall we just do that? So satisfying. Love. Oh, I've now got a beautiful clean mirror after all these years. Hi. So this is beautiful. So you've got like a champagne-y tone and a more golden tone. This is stunning, and it doesn't look like it, but I've used it quite a bit. Now, I mean, the goal is, isn't it, is to finish them. I don't know if I'd just be happy hitting pan in this, but let's see how far I can get. Probably more on this champagne tone. I'll swatch them both for you and let you see. So we've got the champagne. Oh, they're so soft still. So we've got a champagne and the golden one. And got that there. It's beautiful. It's not chunky. It's so smooth. How gorgeous. I mean, really, what other highlighters do you need? Are they not stunning? Beautiful. Let's just keep this in and just keep going with it. See how I get on. It's just beautiful. But yeah, so it's pearl and champagne. And I think I got this in, I think it was in a Look Incredible box. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on plodding on with that. Let's just see if we can finish it. I mean, it'll probably be in for years, but we'll see how we do. So, oh, I haven't weighed it. Let me weigh it as well. Let me hold it as well like this so I can just do like a screenshot so we can do like a progress picture. I must remember to take some photos of this just so I can keep an eye on it better. I'm going to weigh it just without the sleeve on. And it weighs 70.04. Cool. So that's everything. So let me just remind you of my 10 products that I'm going to be working on finishing. So we have got the This Works In Transit Camera Close-Up sort of primer. We've got the Too Faced Funkfetti Lip Gloss. We've got the Max Factor Skin Luminizer Miracle Foundation. The Beauty Crop BFF like Brow Gel. L'Oreal Le Blush Blusher. Oh, I'm running out of hands. Ah, there goes one already. Knew that was going to happen. We've got the Charlotte Tilbury Powder. The Rimmel sort of grey eye pencil. Urban Decay Lip Love. NARS eyeshadow base. And then the Ardere highlighter duo. So that is everything. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to get it in a place where I can see it, and I'm going to be back in 1 month and I will be updating you then. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've actually really enjoyed filming it. It's getting me excited again about makeup and things. So yeah, that's the good thing about filming your videos. It just sort of just reminds you about the things you've got and that you want to use them and try and finish things up. So yeah, thank you again. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.